You're a queer fellow.
Hit him with a magic missile, because that can't miss. Hi folks, welcome to the 4th video in this series. We're now about to enter the Friendly Arm Inn, where Gorion instructed us to meet Jaheira and Khalid. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so here we are.
Not a problem.
Let's go and find out where we are. So that's the entrance to the Friendly Arm Inn citadel there, and the actual inn and tavern is inside. But before I go there, I'm just gonna
With ease.
have a quick walk down here, because there is another secret container with another item in it. So we're just gonna grab that. Just under this tree. Somewhere. Is that there? Yeah, there we are. Tiny little thing, and it's another ring that's unidentified. So we'll go and find out what that is, because there's a temple in the Friendly Arm, and they can identify items for us. So that's pretty straightforward.
Yes?
Right, let's just jump in this little house here and speak to Joya. Yep, and she's got a little quest for us. Yeah, option 3 and option 1. Okay, what she's asked us to do, check your journal. Return a ring to Joya. It was stolen by some hobgoblins in the north section of the Friendly Arm Inn. It's around here somewhere. And you have to go back out and round, but we'll do that in a second.
With ease.
All these commoners here, you don't need to speak to them. If you do, they'll just tell you the usual commoner stuff, probably about the mines and about bandits and stuff. Right, we're about to come up to a fight on the steps of the inn. There's going to be a mage.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes?
What you want?
Let's just go
Yep.
for it.
I
Save
stand
beforehand. And
ready. Not a problem.
Hi, friend.
I can't. I've done had enough of this.
right, once again, whatever you say, he's going to attack you. So whatever you like. And then let's start attacking him.
You're
Then
a
we
queer
hit him with a
fellow.
magic missile to start off with. Okay, and then just finish him off with the bows. The guards will start to help you as well if they're in nearby. They'll join in. Okay. Cast horror on me, so I'm now running away. But we did get him. So whilst I calm down, Inwin can pick up his stuff. Okay, 58 gold, a few spells, and another scroll.
Yep.
Right,
Yes?
I'm back to normal.
It will be done.
120 experience, it's not a lot, but it's because we didn't get those other two
It will be done.
companions to join. The experience is only shared out between 2 of us. So we do get more experience having less
Not a
companions.
problem. Hey, friend. Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Okay, GOP or Yopi. He's just talking about the bandits and stuff. If you want to find out what his uncle done, is Ragefast, who's actually a mage we'll meet much later on in the game. It's just a little thing they drop in there for fun. So here we are, that's Jaheira and Khalid there, who we were told to meet up with.
With ease.
So let's speak to
How
them.
long must we wait here? Things stir to the south as we sit.
Company will be welcome. You do want these guys, they're both really awesome. And let's look what they got on them. Okay, Jaheira's not particularly kitted out. Oh, give that to Imwin, because hiding in the shadows would be quite useful for a thief. It's an invisibility potion, so he can have that. Splint mail and a helmet. I'm going to get some splint mail for Jaheira at the shop, because she's fighter druid. For that though, we can sell that diamond we found, which is loads of money. Yeah, that's that. Plate mail armor, that'd be nice, but we can't quite afford it yet, so I'll just get some splints for Jaheira. Oh yeah, and she can have a sling as well, it's her weapon. Druids can't use bows, so. Now I like to give Khalid a crossbow, just so I have more variety, because Imran's got a bow, I've got a sling, just to get a bit of variety. You get a crossbow for Khalid. Where are the bolts? There we go. Try on the floor, it's only worth 1 piece or something, maybe not even worth 1. She's a bit. Oh, get a helmet for her as well. Quick do that. Ah, they don't sell helmets here. Never mind. He can't have a shield if he's got a crossbow, but that's not a problem, because I'll be the one tanking at the front. Okay, so a quick rest. The 4 different rooms you can choose from. The only difference is the price, and the more expensive you go, the more you get healed. But seeing as none of us are actually injured, there's no point in forking out. So that's one. So I'm no longer tired, which is good. Right, let's have a look at that scroll we picked up off of that assassin. Right, it's a bounty notice. This is the first bounty notice we've found. And is it from anyone? No, it's not been signed. But it just means that someone's put a bounty on our head, so we're more than likely to run into more assassins further on in the game. So we know that now. Need to get all this stuff identified.
Yes, I stand ready. Not a problem.
So I'm going to go to the temple outside.
You must gather your party before venture.
Which is just down here. This is the Temple of Wisdom,
Not a problem.
run by Bentley's wife. Bentley's the guy who was in the inn.
You are welcome
Here
here
she
in
is.
Glittergold's sight.
So identify. You identify, well, pretty much all this stuff. Might as well. It's a bit expensive, but we can afford it, and I don't see a problem in spending a bit of money. So what we've actually got is a ring of protection +1. So if you put that on, your armor goes down 1, which is good. So we'll use that. This is the Gird of Piercing, which actually gives you an armor class against piercing weapons, which is really good. But one of the guys in the inn wants this because it was stolen from him. So you can either wear it yourself and make yourself a bit better against mythic weapons, or you can return it to him and get a reward. So whatever you think's more worthwhile. This you don't want to wear. It's the Girdle of Masculinity, Femininity, which when you wear it changes your gender. None of your abilities are changed, it's just your image changes and your character's look changes. And this is a ring of wizardry, which I haven't got any mages yet, but once we do have a mage, it will double the amount of first level spells they can memorise, which is really good. So we'll keep hold of that. I'm going to return that to the guy in the inn, just because they'll reach a point in the game where I don't need it. Because they've got so many other awesome bits of armour, so I might as well just get rid of this early on. And that I'm just going to sell, because I do not want to change the gender of anyone. Nothing else to identify.
I stand ready.
Let's jump back in the inn.
It will be done.
If you want to wear the Girdle of Piercing, it's perfectly fine. It is a really good girdle. and it might be useful to someone who's not played the game before.
With ease.
But if you've got experience, you don't really need it. I'll just get the XP.
Not a problem. Yes, with ease.
So, go upstairs and speak to everyone.
It will be done.
No point bringing the whole party up, it just gets difficult to navigate. So this room on the end here is where we find Unshay, who wants the belt. Yeah, there's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south, but we already killed him, so saved us a bit of time there. There we go. So he's given us 70 gold and 800 experience in place of that girdle. You can sell the girdle for much more than 70 gold, but I mean it's up to you. There's loads of ways you can go. That's the beautiful thing about this game, is that there's loads of options. It's up to you what you want to do. Now let's go to the next flight of stairs on the top floor now. This guy here is just identified as nobleman, but he owns one of the most intriguing items in the game. Right, he confuses you for a laundry person. So just say yes and he'll give you his pantaloons. Gained an item. There's these golden pantaloons here. We've got this identified later on. But these have no purpose in the game. You can't wear them. You can't do anything with them. They don't sell for that much. If you return them to him and say there was a mistake, he'll give you 100 XP. But if you keep them and then you import your character into Baldur's Gate 2, they do have a purpose there. So it's up to you. If you want to keep them, they are pretty cool just to have. But it's up to you. Right, this guy here is Landrin. He is he lives in Beregost, but Beregost. His house has been infested with spiders, so he's hiding up here. When we get to Beregost, we can go into his house, kill the spiders, and then we'll return with all his stuff and proof that the spiders are dead, and he'll give us loads of rewards. So just get that quest. This room here is empty, and what I like to do is just chuck all the stuff in here that I don't really need, but might need. So scrolls, get rid of that. Scrolls. Actually put the pantaloons in there as well. So just important documents or items that take up too much space carrying them. I'm not going to read those bounty notices or need them. But if I want to come back and check the plot, or check what a character is or who's letter to, I'll just keep it all safe up there.
Not a problem.
Alright, so you've got all the quests. If you want to go around and loot all these other containers, there's loads in the friendly army. Probably just get maybe 50 or 60 gold. If you want to check the wiki page, it will tell you all the different items you can collect and you can loot. But I'm not going to bother with that because I'm just going to try and whiz through this. So that's that done. What am I got? Wait, sell that girdle. Unless you want to change the gender of any of your characters, you want to make him win a man or you want to make yourself into a woman, wear it, but I don't, so let's get rid of that. 100 gold pieces for a cursed girdle, might as well.
Please, seat yourselves wherever you wish.
Yes?
Right, I've done everything I want to do in the inn. I've identified the items, spoken to all the people that want quests doing.
It will be done.
So all I've got to do now before I leave the friendly arm is go and kill that hobgoblin and return the ring to Joya, who we spoke to at the beginning. The lady in the house down here. Once you completed this quest, it's the first quest that rewards you with extra reputation, which is really valuable in the game. Your reputation can go from 0 to 20, and depending on what you chose at the beginning as your alignment, it's going to be set at a certain amount already. See what I am. Reputation 12 out of 20. And like I say at the first video, if your reputation's higher, items are going to be cheaper, people are going to be nicer to you. So you want to get as high as you can. So I'm going to do this quest for Joya and get 1 reputation. Let's follow the path around. If you check out the wiki page, it will give you an unfogged map of Friendly Arm, all revealed, and it will tell you where all the hobgoblins are. It will tell you each character a list of all the subquests, where to get them. So if you want to check that out.
Forward march! Forward march!
Right, here's some hobgoblins. This, I'm pretty sure this isn't. No, this isn't the actual hobgoblins that stole the ring.
Heart's really not in this.
But it's a start. So what I'm doing is, all these guys are just missile weapons. I'm just on the front line because I'm tanked out and I've got the shield. I can take the most damage. I've also got the ring of protection.
It will be done.
Another spell there. Oh, helmet. We can give that to Jaheira.
Yes, it will be done.
So until the other characters get a bit stronger, get better armor, maybe get some magic on them like my ring of protection, I'm just going to let them do the ranged shooting. I'll just go in and tank it.
Forward march! Forward march!
Right, that one there in the greeny beige is the one with the ring, but we've got to kill them all anyway.
Cut you down to size.
So I'll get all the attention to make sure no one else gets hurt. They can back me up.
It will be done.
Easy peasy. There is, and it'll be called Joya's Flame Dance Ring. So we've got the ring, just got to give it back to her now. Send them all back down here. We've got a spell, Protection from Petrification, which will stop us being petrified into stone or just from being frozen. Which is a useful spell, but I'm not a mage, so I can't use it, so I have to wait till I get a mage in my party, and then I can give them all these spells. Keep all it in for now, because of the light. I'll carry the heavy stuff. I can give us more arrows.
I turn off.
So you can right click and you can rearrange the inventory without pausing the game. So use this opportunity just to sort everything out. Right, one of the hammers is broken, just as I predicted it would, so we can chuck that away. Luckily we had two.
Yes? Not
Right.
a problem.
I'll go back to speak to Joya. No point bringing the whole party.
Yes?
You can sell the Flame Dance Ring. Once again, you've got the choice if you want to complete the quest. You can sell it for, I think, 62 or 60 or 100 gold pieces. But, as usual, I prefer to do the quests,
Not a problem.
so I can tick them off. There we go. So, what do we get? 400 experience and reputation +1. And now she's walked away, we can loot her room. Nothing in there. But 7 gold pieces and a gem, so it's not a lot. But you might as well whilst you're there. So that's that done. We're now heading down to Beregost. We've done the friendly arm. We've got a few more subquests in our journal that we've got to complete. We can choose to complete. And we've got 2 extra party members who are both really good. Just going to rearrange Imwin, put her at the bottom. Which just means that when they tell him to walk, he goes to the back, she goes to the back, which just is better because she's got the lowest armor. Alright then, so we're going to head to Coastway and then through Coastway into Beregost next. Hope you enjoyed the video, see you next time. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah. Oh, right. Kobolds, another new monster. They're pretty basic still. They usually come in bigger groups than that. They're a bit of a